Hi, this is Azure, and welcome to the first week of the March Yoga Challenge Flexi Straps, sequenced by Azure and Karen. Today we'll start in forward fold with our strap. So bend your knees, place the strap underneath the balls of your feet, and then slide your feet forward while gripping onto the strap lightly. Keep your back straight and slowly walk your hands forward, holding onto the strap, inhaling to lengthen the spine, exhaling to hinge at the hips. Close your eyes here, feel the stretch in the back of your hamstrings, and then slowly allow the strap to slide through your fingers, releasing it and moving it over to the side. Bend your right knee so that your right ankle lines up behind your left kneecap, and then place the right foot on the outside of the left leg, pressing the whole foot into the mat. Sit up tall and press down with both sit bones. Send your right hand behind you, and then inhale your left arm up towards the ceiling, looking up. Exhale to twist slightly, bend the left elbow, and place it on the outside of the right knee. Inhale to straighten your back. Exhale to twist deeper, looking over your right shoulder. To get out of the pose, inhale your left arm straight up, return back to center, and then use your right hand to shift your right foot back to the inside of your left leg, preparing for a revolved head to knee pose. Turn your torso to face your right knee, and then grab a hold of your strap and place it under your left ankle. The strap is really helpful in this pose because it allows you to get a little bit more length and a little bit more flexibility in your spine. Especially to prepare, you can start off with the strap and then even remove it later on. Inhale to reach your right hand up, sitting up tall. Exhale to stretch your right fingertips towards your toes. Bring your left hand up to meet your right and hand the strap to yourself. Rotate your ribcage towards the ceiling and send your right shoulder back slightly to open your heart. As you inhale, feel your lungs expand. As you exhale, release the strap and then rise back up. Place your right hand on the mat behind you and allow your left hand to follow. Cartwheeling both hands to the mat, roll over your right knee, tucking your left toes under, and stepping your right foot back to meet your left. Send your hips up and back for downward dog. Spread your fingers wide and press down into your palms, pressing your heels down and back. Prepare for side plank by rolling onto the outside edge of your right foot, placing your weight in your right hand. Lift your left arm up, keep your hips lifted, and flex both feet. Bend your left knee and bring the left foot up to the inside of the right thigh for a tree variation. Place your left foot on the ground behind you, knee bent, and extend your left arm back for a wild thing. Gently roll back over your feet, heading back to a plank, and then send the hips up and back for another downward dog. Inhale your right leg straight up and back, exhaling to place your foot between your hands. Stay high on the ball of your left foot and bend the front knee 90 degrees. Lift both arms up and pull your core in for crescent lunge. Pivot the left heel down, keep the right knee bent, and open up your body for warrior two. Inhale to lengthen the spine, exhale to reach your fingertips down to a block. Keep both arms straight, keep a hold of the block with your right hand, and shift in front of your right foot. Gently hop your left foot in so that you can straighten your right knee, and then flex the foot, keeping the back straight. Lift the left foot up in line with the left hip. Roll your left shoulder back slightly to open your heart in half moon. Bring your left hand to your hip, begin to bend your left knee, sending your left foot towards your left hand. Release your hip with your hand and take a hold of your foot or ankle. Point the foot but spread your toes to keep your foot active in Sugar King. Release your left foot and straighten your left leg. Slowly rotate your body to face the floor, squaring your hips to the floor. Release your left hand down to a second block and kick your left heel up and back for standing splits. Round your spine and bend your left knee, bringing it in close to your chest. Then reach down and take a hold of your strap, hooking it around the ball of your foot. Keep a hold of the strap with your left hand, bringing your right hand to your right hip. Begin to straighten upright while extending your left foot in front of you, keeping it in line with your left hip for our extended hand to big toe pose with the strap. Take an inhale here, and then gently release the strap, keeping your legs straight and active, and gently lowering it to count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently rest your left foot on the mat, bend the knee coming onto your toes, and then open your left knee out to the left side, preparing for tree pose. You can leave your foot right here, toes on the mat, or you can move your foot up to your calf, or you can take it a bit further, bringing the sole of your left foot onto the inside of your right leg. Inhale here to extend your arms up above your head, looking up. Exhale to bring your palms to your heart center. And then slowly release your leg and your hand, returning to the front of your mat for a forward fold. Step back to a downward dog. Transitioning to the other side here, gently lower your knees down to the mat, coming to tabletop, and then moving through one cat and one cow to release your spine. Gently lower your hips back towards your knees for a child's pose, and prepare for the next side. We'll explore the poses without a strap here, but you can follow along choosing whichever variation is best for you. Roll over your feet and come back to a forward fold. Starting in staff pose with your hands behind you, fingertips pointing towards your hips. Slowly walk your hands forward alongside your legs, keeping your back really straight and shoulders pulled back. Using inhales to lengthen your spine and exhales to pull forward, lead with your chest so that your spine remains really long, and keep your chin neutral. Take long inhale and then exhale. Slowly release your ankles and walk your hands back upright, once again coming to staff pose. Preparing for a seated twist, bend the left knee so that the left ankle lines up behind the right kneecap. Then place the left foot on the outside of the right leg, pressing the whole foot into the mat. Sit up tall and press both sit bones down into the mat evenly. Place your left hand behind you on the mat, fingers pointing away from your body. Inhale, reach your right arm straight up, and exhale to twist, placing the right upper arm on the outside of the left knee. Inhale to straighten your back. Exhale to twist deeper, looking over your left shoulder. Release the pose by straightening your arm, placing both hands behind you, and then using your left hand to place your left foot on the inside of your right knee. Preparing for Parvita Janu Shrissasana, revolved head to knee pose. Turn your torso to face your left knee. Turn your torso to face your left knee, and then inhale your left arm straight up. Send your right arm down towards your ankle as you roll your body towards your right toes. Relax your head and roll your shoulders back slightly, opening the heart up towards the ceiling and feeling a deep stretch in your side body. Take long inhales and exhales, and then gently release the pose, rolling over your hands, settling your hips up and back for a downward dog. Roll onto the outside edge of your left foot, placing your weight in your left hand. Lift your right arm up. Keep your hips lifted and flex both feet. Bend your right knee and bring your right pointer and middle finger around your right big toe for your yogi toe lock. Flex the foot and straighten your right leg up towards the ceiling. Take a long inhale here, and then gently release the leg, returning to your side plank, and then rolling over to your wild thing. Place your weight back into both hands, starting in plank and then setting your hips up and back for another downward dog. Inhale your left leg straight up and back, exhaling to place your left foot between your hands. Stay high on the ball of your right foot and bend your front knee 90 degrees. Lift both arms up, pivot the right heel down, making the outer edge of the foot parallel with the short end of your mat, and open your body up for a warrior two. Reach your left fingertips down for extended side angle, keeping both arms straight and extending your right hand above your head. For extended side angle, keep your shoulders open and then gently hop your right foot in so you can slowly straighten your left knee. Flex your right foot and keep your back straight so you can roll your right shoulder back, lifting your right foot up in line with your right hip. Bring your right hand to your hip, begin to bend your right knee, bring your right foot towards your right hand. Release your hip with your hand and take a hold of your foot, spreading the toes and finding sugarcane or Ardha Chandrasana Chapasana. Release your right foot and straighten your leg. Slowly rotate your body to face the floor, squaring your hips to the floor. Release your right hand down to a second block or to the floor. Kick your right heel up and back for standing splits. Round your spine and bend your right knee, bringing it close to your chest. Take a yogi toe lock around your big toe with your right hand and bring your left hand to your left hip, beginning to straighten upright while extending the right foot in front of you. Place your toe and slowly lower your leg down to the floor for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your toes to the mat, bend your right knee, and open your knee out to the right, finding your variation of tree pose. Once you've settled in, inhale to reach your arms up above your head, stretching up, and then exhale to bring your hands down to your heart center. Thank you, and namaste. Thank you for watching, and follow our journey on Instagram. We look forward to seeing your photos.